In the sun-drenched kingdom of Suryagarh lived Princess Anaya, whose eyes held the sun.
She was not celebrated for her embroidery or her jewels, but for...
Across the shadowed mountains lay Chandranagar, ruled by the brave and restless Prince Vikram. He was a master swordsman and a renowned diplomat. For generations, the two kingdoms had maintained an uneasy truce.
A formal peace treaty was to be signed, sealed by the presentation of the...
On the eve of the signing ceremony, the star vanished from the sealed royal vault. Panic swept through Suryagarh. The treaty was deemed worthless without the sacred stone. I immediately suspected a rival state. However, Princess Anaya noticed a tiny detail, a single strand of Mountain Valley moss.
She sought out Prince Vikram, who had arrived early for the ceremony. A thief who is wise enough to bypass the magic wards would not be foolish enough to leave a trail of the rare Vanajyoti moss.
This suggests either an accidental loss or a very clever misdirection.
We must follow the moss.
Thrilled by the sudden, secret quest, agreed instantly. A stolen stone is a problem for the guards, but a lost destiny is a challenge for us. The next morning, before dawn, they rode out on two of Suryagarh's finest steeds, dressed in simple traveler's clothes.
The trail of moss led them deep into the Whisperwood, a forest on the contested border. They found a series of faint, almost invisible symbols carved into the bark of an old banyan tree. That's true. It's not a clue left by a thief, but a riddle left by a guardian.
Where the twin bears made the hunter's bow, and the war in the river's waves.
The twin bears and the hunter's bow are constellations. They align precisely over the highest peak only at midnight during the winter solstice, or a map.
Drawing upon his years of trekking through the mountains, remembered an old folktale about a forgotten temple built by the sky worshippers, located...
They rode hard, guided by Vikram's knowledge of the terrain and my reading of the stars. They reached the ruins of the temple just as the moon was at its zenith.
The temple's main chamber was intact, but its entrance was sealed by a massive stone slab bearing a celestial map.
The stone was never stolen. Safe. The ancient sky worshippers built a fail-safe.
If the star was ever in danger, if we could imagine the contestants here until...
Anaya pointed to the Riddle's constellations, Ursa Major, the twin bears, and Orion, the hunter's bow. Look! She instructed Vikram.
The stone needs to be rotated so that the markings for these two constellations align with the actual...
The stone slab was impossibly heavy.
It's too heavy for force. It requires balance, not brute strength.
Upon it rested the Star of Unity, pulsating with a gentle, reassuring light. As the treaty was finally signed, uniting the two kingdoms, Prince Vikram looked at Princess Anaya.
And he had always admired her intellect from afar, but now he respected her wisdom and courage profoundly.
Anaya's held back,
seeing in his eyes not just the brave warrior, but the patient adventurer.
So, you can solidify